So I've always mentioned that the reason why I started recording these videos and posting them on TikTok was because I wanted my voice to be heard. I didn't want to be silenced, and I wanted to be brave enough to own my own narrative and to tell my own story. The most beautiful thing has happened because on Tuesday last week, this matter has now been filed with the High Court. It has now become a legal matter. It's no longer a story I'm telling myself. It's no longer something I'm dreaming about. But it is actually within the South African justice system. And I've got great hope in the South African justice system that this matter will be seen in court. I think for me, I would have hoped the situation would have been very different, especially because I've made so many efforts to mediate, and all of those efforts have failed, to the point where I've reached out to people that I thought that could hold him accountable. Not only that, but could assist us to mediate. All of those efforts have failed. And for me, I'm just ashamed of the fact that abantu abafanayo, they are out here and guso and sesizofika nase court. But unfortunately, there's nothing I could have done. I would have liked that this matter is resolved behind the scenes, but this is where we are now, and we have to trust the process for what it is. And I do want to say to someone who is afraid of standing up, being counted, being bold, and yet you are trusting God. What I've learned through my own experience is that sometimes you are praying and you are asking God to help you with your situation. But if you make reference to Daniel, with his story, and when he was forced to bow down to the god Nebuchadnezzar, and he refused, I'm sure he would have liked for God to save him before he got to the lion's den. But you know, uNkulunkulu uyasho ukuthi yena, according to the story, he's inside the den with the lions. And so next time, should you dare to stand up and be counted, just know that when you're asking God for his help, he is inside the den. He's hanging around with the lions. He will shut their mouth, but he will not stop them from putting you in the den. So you're better off standing up and walking into the den knowing that your Father is inside the den. And the God who's created the heavens and the earth is going to save you and is going to redeem you. Thank you very much. I don't know how much more I can talk about this matter, seeing that it's now a legal matter. There is an actual case. It's the most amazing thing. There's an actual case that is now within the High Court. It's no longer just a story. God is faithful. God is faithful. And I thank you for supporting me and believing in this story. I'm out.